Okay, so the first part is through. So it's like you have your hand open and you go through. So it's through the eyes. You touch your face with your pinky finger. Through the eyes of men. So it's your head to your chest. Okay, so through the eyes of men, it seems there's so much. So you put your hands together and then you move them out. Much that we have lost. So it's like you have your hands together and then you put them down like you've lost something. Okay, so then the next part is as we look down. So you take your hands and then you move them that way, like you're opening up your eyes. Okay, so as we look down the road. So road is our hands and then you go in the shape of a road. So it's as we look down the road from where the prodigals, so we're going to say others. Okay, so we're down the road where the prodigals have walked. So it's like you're moving your hands in front of you 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so as we look down the road where all the prodigals have walked. So the next part is 1 by 1. So you have a 1 and then you put your hands like this and then you do a 1 again. So 1 by 1, the enemy. So you put 3 hand at your head, grimace your face because it's talking about Satan. Okay, so the enemy, okay, has whispered lies. So it goes across like this, okay? So, 1 by 1, the enemy has whispered lies and led. Very strong sign. You grab your hands and you pull it, okay? So then it goes 1 by 1, the enemy has whispered lies and led them off as slaves. Okay, that's also very strong. Okay, so led, it's like you pull your hand, led them off as slaves, like they have a chain around their neck. Okay, so continuing with the first verse, but we know that you are God. So you take your finger and you point to him. You are God. So then you bring your hand down from above and straight down to the side. Okay, so but we know that you are God. Yours is the victory. Okay, so you point to him again about God, and then victory is V hands, and you just put them in a circle. Okay, so but we know that you are God, yours is the victory. Okay, the second part of that is, and we know there is more to come that we may not yet see. Okay, so we know there is more to come that we may not yet see. So it comes from your eyes and out. So the next part is so with the faith. So faith is from, it's F hands, so like this, and then you take from your head to your heart, okay, which is out from your body. So with the faith you've given us, so you're taking something out here that's, faith is something you can't see, but you take it to your heart because you believe it. So with the faith you've given us, okay, so with the faith you've given us, we step. So you actually take a step with your right foot. We step into the valley unafraid. Okay? So, so with the faith you've given us, we step into the valley unafraid. Yeah, yeah. Okay, and then the chorus is repeated 3 times, so it's very important that you get the chorus. So it's we call out. So as you go off to the right and you act like you're yelling something, okay, like go team. Okay, so we call out to dry. So if something's very dry, okay, we call out to dry bones. And it's a very strong sign. You grab your arm, okay? So we call out to dry bones. Come, so toward you with the hands like you're saying, somebody come over here, okay? So we call out to dry bones, come alive. So when you go up on your tippy toes, alive, okay, it's like you're springing forth, all right? So we call out to dry bones, come alive, come alive. We call out to dead hearts. So dead, if you have your hands like this, and one is up and one is down, and you flip it over, okay? So dead, and then you make the shape of a heart with your finger feelers on your chest, okay? So we call out to dry bones, come alive, come alive. We call out to dead hearts, come alive, come alive, okay? And then up out of the ashes, okay? So then you take your 2 pointer fingers. You'll say, up out of the ashes. Okay, so it's like you just saw a huge volcano, and then all the ash is coming down into the air. Okay, so up out of the ashes, let us see. So you take your hands like this, and then you turn them around. Let us see an army. It's like you're holding a sword. Okay, let us see an army rise. We call out to dry bones, come alive. Okay, so now we're on the second verse of Dry Bones. Okay, so it's God of endless mercy. Okay, so this is with your middle fingers to your thumbs. You touch your body, you go into a circle and touch out. Okay, so God of endless mercy, and then you go into God of never-ending love. Okay, so it goes, God of endless mercy, God of unrelenting love. Okay, and then it's rescue. So it's like you're grabbing a pole and you're saving it. So rescue every daughter. So you touch your cheek, it's for a bonnet, and then you put it in a baby form. Okay, so rescue every daughter, bring back the wayward son. Okay, so daughter, okay, and then son is like you have a ball cap, and then you put it in the baby form. So pretty easy here. So God of endless mercy, God of unrelenting love, rescue every daughter, bring us back the wayward son. Okay, and then by your spirit. Okay, so by your spirit. It's a feeler hands too, just like you did with mercy. And now you're going to just kind of take a string out. Okay, so by your spirit, breathe. Okay, and you've got to kind of lean forward into it. Just like your lungs are being filled, like, okay, being filled with air. All right, you're gasping. Okay, so by your spirit, breathe upon and show. So it's like you're going to show somebody something. You got an A on a test, and you're like, look at here. Okay, so wayward son, and by your spirit, breathe upon and show the world. So world is W hands, and you put it in a circle, and then you set them on top of each other. Okay, so and by your spirit, breathe upon and show the world that you, and you're telling God that you alone. Okay, so it's your hand underneath here, and it's just a kind of like a cup or a circle around. That you alone can save. You alone can save. Okay, we're almost done with this Dry Bones video, and it's the bridge, and the bridge is like the big thing, and this is where we really ask the Holy Spirit to come and breathe upon all of us, because all of us sometimes get a little bit dry, and we need His refreshment, okay? And so it's breathe, O breath of God, now breathe. So it's pretty easy, just like that one breath we had, so it's breathe, O breath of God, now. So now it goes like this. Now breathe, O breath of God, breathe, O breath of God, now breathe. And you do that like 8 times. Okay, so you listen to the song so you know how many times. And then it goes back into the chorus again of Dry Bones. Then at the very end, she says, we speak to dry bones come alive, and you pause too, and then it's come alive, and that's it.